Assalamu alaikum, I'm Noor Neha. I'm going to present the final code of our project. So here is the firmware of our final project. In this code, we are just printing the temperature and the humidity value. To install the DHT library, we need to go to the sketch, include library, manage libraries, and a new window, library manager, will pop up. Searching for DHT here, and we will find this. And this is already installed with the updated version. Here in the code, the DHT pin is connected with number 2 and the DHT type is 11. And here is the first serial print, which is DHT final. And we have two functions which will give the humidity value and the temperature value. So we are printing here the temperature and humidity value. After done with the code, we save it, then go to sketch and click export compiled binary, and this will create a hex file in our save location, and we upload that hex file in our Proteus. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Sanyal Puja. Welcome to our data logger system. I'm going to talk about the circuit diagram of our data logger system. So firstly, we have implemented Arduino library on Proteus. For the circuit, we need Arduino, DHT11 sensor, virtual terminal, and form physical interface module. So I have picked my components by clicking here, where we can pick our devices and we can search for the devices we need for our diagram. Then I have connected the power module with the VDD part of our DHT sensor. And after that, I did the same for the ground, and I connected the resistance with the PD2 pin of our Arduino. Then I took virtual terminal and connected the RXT pin with TXT pin of our Arduino. Here we can see the TXT pin, and I have connected it with the RXT pin of virtual terminal. After that, finally, I connected the RXT and TXT pins of our Arduino with the RXT and TXT pins of our COM pin. So in our first portion of our video, my groupmate Nahian showed us the code part of our data logger system. So I'm going to implement the code on this Arduino software. So here, if we click on the Arduino, we can see I have already selected the code, the hex file of the code in our program file. So here we can see the final code in a hex file. I have selected it for this. Okay. After that, so finally my circuit is done. So I can run it. Here we can see our virtual terminal, where we can see our temperature and humidity. And if we want to change our temperature and humidity, we can increase it or decrease it. Like I'm gonna make my humidity 80. You can see the humidity will change to 80. And if you want to change our temperature, we are going to decrease it to 25. We will be able to see the temperature has become 25. So that's it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. This is Jahan Sultan. I'm going to briefly explain the block diagram part of this project. Firstly, let's jump to the lab view front panel. Here we have already made the interface for data logger system, and we have also added the extra IDs on the table. It will be briefly explained by one of our members later. Now let's move to the block diagram. Here we can see Visa resources like Visa Clear, Visa Open, Visa Read, Visa close, and Visa here Visa Read is for taking the inputs, and Visa Open is for clearing the buffer before starting anything. So these components are all related to COM ports since they get the input data from our Proteus software. Moreover, we can see that there are two Visa reads here. One is for temperature input and another one is for the humidity inputs. Now since we need to show the output on graph, we need to convert the strings to the number, and so we used a string to number conversion function in this part. Additionally, these inputs are going directly to the table, and it gets saved here. Previously mentioned, since we need to use our IDs on the table, so we used a create constant option here as our IDs. Here we used a Visa flush IO buffer so that we can get a new value on each iteration. We set a condition to false for our while loop. At the end, since we need to close, we use Visa close here. Unfortunately, if something goes wrong, then this dialog interface, this error handler, will handle the error automatically. This is date string function. It will show date and time stamps on the front panel. Lastly, this whole while loop. This whole while loop is chosen from structures, will with an interval of 500 milliseconds. Now it will run with an interval of 500 milliseconds. Now if we simulate this, we will get our output successfully. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Rahman Alif, and today I will be showing how we can design the user interface in front panel of LabVIEW and how we can get the final outputs in this table control. So at first we need to get this thermometer to get the measurement of temperature, and we need to get this meter to get the measure of humidity. So to get the thermometer, we need to first go to modern and then numeric, and we can select thermometer and place it here. To get the meter, we can again go to modern, numeric, and get meter from here. Also, we will be needing two waveform chart to show the temperature and humidity changes using graph. So to get this, we can go to modern and then graph and then waveform chart. We also will be needing table control to to show the output of all this date, time, temperature, humidity, and IDs. So to get this table, we can go to list table entry and select table. We also will be needing this Visa resource. It will be helping us to connect GUI with the Proteus. So to get this, we can go to IO and then Visa resource. So first I will be running the front panel of LabVIEW. If I run this, you can see I am only getting the output of date, time, and IDs, but I'm not getting the output of temperature and humidity. To get this, I'll be doing some work here. So first I'm stopping the simulation. Now I will be selecting this COM2 from Visa resource because the LabVIEW will get the value of temperature and humidity from Proteus using this COM2. And if I go to the Proteus circuit, from here I will be selecting this COM beam, and physical port I need to select COM1 because Proteus will send the value using this COM port. So I'm selecting OK. Now if I run the Proteus simulation, I can see the temperature and humidity, and now if I run the LabVIEW front panel, I will also be getting the outputs of temperature and humidity in this table. Now I can control this temperature and humidity using this DH11. So if I increase the temperature from here from 80 to 84, you also can see that I'm getting the output of 84. Sorry, not temperature, humidity. I'm also getting the output of humidity 84 in this table control. And if I want to change the temperature, I can select this mode, temperature, and if I increase the temperature from 32 to 35, I will be getting the output of 35 in this table control. Also, you can see the changes in graph of temperature and humidity. If I change the temperature again, 35 to 38, you can see the changes in the graph. And also, if I change the humidity, let's say if I decrease the humidity from 84 to 80, you also can see the changes in the graph of humidity. Thank you. That's all from me.